Oops, sorry. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm so happy to be doing these videos and starting my new YouTube channel. I so look forward to sharing some amazing content with you. So please remember to subscribe so you will get notifications for my upcoming videos. So today I want to share with you all about mindfulness. So I have this workshop called Live Life Joyously, where I go through certain segments of different topics, and the first topic is mindfulness. So I thought I can do some videos and break it down in bite-sized pieces because it is a longer workshop, and this way you can get the full benefit of it, and in bite-sized pieces, and just kind of it helps when we watch things in shorter span. We can really help integrate them. Our mind takes in that information much easier. So here's a little chart that I'm going to be going over today. Let me see if I can show it to you a little bit better. It says right there, segment 1, mindfulness. So and in the middle it says mindfulness, and around there is all these little bubbles. So I'm going to be going through that today. I don't know if you can see it clearly in the video, but that is what I'm going to be doing today. So starting on your mindful journey, whether you are a beginner, whether you've been practicing it for a little while or for many years, it is something that we need to do on a daily basis and be consistent with it because it is very easy to fall off. So number 1, having awareness of your thoughts is very important and a great place to start. So as we go throughout our day, it's very good for us to be aware of what we're thinking, be aware of our environment, and have that practice of just bringing awareness to what we're thinking, and that can really help us with practicing being more mindful. And another thing is we do need to have compassion for ourselves, because when you're starting on this journey, it is rocky. It takes time to really get the hang of it, and having compassion for yourself, having compassion for others. If we see people maybe being kind of cranky with us, just understanding that, hey, they could be having a bad day. We don't know what's going on in their life, and just having a little bit of compassion for that. And that brings me to my next bubble, is acceptance. So acceptance is huge because we need to accept where we are and not always be thinking, I wish I was there. I wish I could be far along like that person. I wish that I could be more happy like that person. Just accepting where you are in this journey is a great place to start, and always be, actually. Because we can't move forward when we're not living in that place of accepting ourselves where we are. So when we accept ourselves where we are, we still have goals to where we want to be, but we need to start in a place of full acceptance of ourselves. Which brings me to my next one, is patience. Having patience during this whole new journey that you're maybe starting, because there is going to be times where we are not very mindful, or we have those days where things are really hard and we go off track, and that's totally okay. Having patience is key because it does take time to get there. We need a lot of patience with ourselves and compassion with ourselves to know that this can happen for us, but it does take practice, it does take patience and consistency to make it happen. The next one is non-judgment. It is so important for us to not be living in that judgment state. Spending time judging others or criticizing takes away a lot of our own energy, when we could be using that energy towards loving on ourselves, accepting ourselves, having compassion for ourselves, being aware of our thoughts. But when we're focused on the negative of judging others, it really takes away your energy. So it's very important for us to hone our energy and really focus on the positive. Next one is letting go. It's so important for us to easily let things go. Not saying that you should tolerate anybody disrespecting you or being rude to you, of course you need to address those appropriately. But when when we see certain things, or maybe somebody cuts you off on traffic, not lingering with that feeling and emotion and letting it get you in a mood, and then it just all your whole day is ruined. We need to like breathe through these experiences that we have throughout the day and let them go. For example, you don't get the perfect coffee when you went to Tim Hortons or Starbucks. It's okay. Tomorrow you'll get a better coffee. Let it go. We don't have to hang on to that all day and then create more experiences that are not in our favor. Setting intentions is the next one. So setting intentions is so powerful, and one of the best books I've ever read on the power of intentions is by Dr. Wayne Dyer. Intentions are very powerful. So I'll give you a quick example. I had a call that I had to make for my grandmother. It was regarding a miscommunication about a bill. It was quite high and I needed to deal with that. And I really hate to make those type of phone calls, or that's just a belief I have. So I set the intention that whoever I'm going to be speaking to is going to be understanding, and we're going to resolve it for the highest good of all. And I, kind of took a few deep breaths before I made that call, and it went really, really well, and we resolved it, and she was able to take back a big chunk of the bill that she owed. It was an error, but it was something that she could have potentially had to pay for, but it got resolved. And if I went into the call with an attitude, being moody, and maybe kind of entitled, it may have not went the way that it did when I set those powerful intentions for it to go the way that it did. So intentions are very, very powerful. And having a good attitude is key, guys. So attitude is everything. Having a good attitude is everything. So we need to be very aware when we're having a bad attitude. Like maybe you go somewhere and you're like complaining about everything, like, oh, this sucks. That's not going to create joy or happiness in your life. When we're complaining, we have a bad attitude. It's really important to show up for people, for ourselves with a good attitude, because we create more of that around us. So I hope that this video was helpful to you. I can obviously talk much, much longer, but I don't want to lose you guys in the process. Please do remember to subscribe, and I will be sharing more about my Live Life Joyously workshop. It's quite a hefty one, and I'm going to break it down in little bite-sized pieces. So the next one, I'm going to give you more tips on how to become more aware, like little things you can do throughout the day to practice mindfulness. So wishing you all a very blessed day. Have an amazing day. Take care, and thank you for tuning in.